Just a couple more to go. I wish there was a quicker way of doing this, but unfortunately, I don't think there is. And that's it. Let's look at the bitrate. Okay, bitrate dipped quite a bit. Let's see now. Right. Hey Raven, welcome to the stream. How's it going? What did you get up to for the day? Okay, so talk to Tomiko. Junjiro and Naoe. Okay. See, at least I'd be able to collect resources and stuff like that, so... although I don't think it'd be enough to actually upgrade anything.
No, I'm not coming out until you stop yelling!
I won't stop yelling until you come out!
What's going on?
I think they can hear you all the way in Sakai.
The little Oni spilled ink all over!
She hit me with a broom!
You have to apologize! Our first recruit, you said? Well, he was your recruit now, eh? So you deal with him.
What shall we do, O fearless leader?
Pick the lock.
I prefer a subtle approach. I'll pick the lock and force Junjiro out.
No! Don't!
Then tell us what happened, Junjiro.
Okay, I did spill the ink, but only because I was busy making something important. Then I tried to clean it up, but it's ink.
What were you making?
A banner for all of us. But it doesn't matter now. I threw it away where you made me drink that ash tea. And now I'm going to stay in this chest forever.
Ash tea? Ah, the clearing where we held the ceremony. Junjiro's banner must be there.
Hey, Prompt, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Thank you for the hug.
Maybe if I hang it, he will come out of that chest.
Now, obviously, the headquarters would be very, very different depending on like who you helped and who you saved and who you fought, etc. So, there we are. There's our banner.
You are an artist, Junjiro. A messy one, but all the same.
Good job, Junjiro.
Do you like it, Yasuke?
During my time in these lands, I have seen many banners. Some belonging to allies, others to enemies. But of all the banners I have seen, there is none I would rather serve under.
Me neither.
Yatta!
We must protect that kid at all costs.
I always knew you'd make a mark on the world, Junjiro. I just didn't know it would start on my floor.
Cool. Now, I don't think we're gonna have enough resources to upgrade anything. At least I don't think so. But I could always check and see. Ooh, yeah. No, I don't... Oh, no. Don't do that, don't do that. Alright, we're just gonna have a look. Yeah, no. Don't have enough wood, stone. Now, I don't know whether I have enough gold. That's the other thing as well. Yeah, no. Definitely don't have enough of those. The dojo? Nah. The study? Nah. And then the forge. Well, actually, the forge is the only one that's actually the cheapest of the lot. And a part of me is like, yeah, I'm actually tempted to upgrade that. Just to kind of get it out of the way and to upgrade the HQ. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of Kagoregas I could unlock, which is very handy for me. Does anyone there? Okay. So Yasuke's is done. All there's left is Naoe's. Also gonna see what else. Shrouded Shinobi Hood. Okay. Where is that mission? There it is. I'll just go to this one. It's honestly the easiest thing to do. Is a lot of the time, at least with a Kagurege, you can just walk out. With a fast travel point, you have to then do a leap of faith, which is sometimes handy, and sometimes like, oh, how the hell do I get down from here? Now, a part of me is like, I could technically just keep playing the game as much as I can before I do the final mission, because what's the rush, you know? At least I'd still be able to provide content of this game, so there is that. So yeah, it's just one of those things where I could go any which way with this. So I could either complete whatever missions I need to complete in order to get the final mission, or I could just keep working away on side missions and then do the final mission. So there's so many ways I could go with it. But I think this is the final Naoe mission anyways. So, let's see. Here we are.
This is where the Shogun's spies lost track of the assassin. There may be a clue as to how they escaped. There it is. The Shogun told the truth. Let's see what happens.
Come on! Move! Move! Ugh.
Enough, Naoe. Stop.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay, that was just perspasm. I thought there was an enemy like coming up. It was just like,
Clear your mind. Machine.
You're alive. Rest, my plum. I've got you.
The box. I couldn't stop him.
The fault is mine. It was my oath, and I failed. I kept so many secrets for so long, never knowing if I should reveal them. Your mother left me with a heavy burden. To protect the box and to raise you, I did not want to put that burden on your shoulders.
Box.
One of 3 Imperial regalia. The jewel. They are the sacred heart of our country. Treasures the Emperor entrusted the Kagoshima Iki to protect. But that was long ago. Back when we met Tsuyu.
My mother.
She was the apprentice of a Nama stranger. She followed this foreign creed of assassins. They came to Iga seeking help from Momochi Sandayu. They said the balance of the world was at risk. So you stayed with us in Iga. Became a student of Sandayu, as Hanzo and I were. But soon, the student became the master. We all swore upon her creed, an oath. The creed I should have taught you. You are so much like your mother. I was afraid that if you knew, you would suffer the same fate. It was my oath to the creed to protect the jewel. But I loved her. And when you came, you were our jewel. We loved you so much. For a few years, we prospered. The regalia were safely hidden in Setsu. Our league grew. Our enemies faded. We were foolish to let our guard down. A new foe rose from the shadows. I stayed in Iga with you while the league was slaughtered. The regalia stolen. Only Sandai, Tsuyu, and Hanzo survived. Tsuyu returned in the night with the jewel. She made me swear to protect it and entrusted me alone. She promised me she would return with the other regalia. But she never did. When Sandayu returned, he told me Tsuyu had died. It shattered my soul. I hid the jewel in the Kofun and kept her secret. The League died with her. I swore to myself to never let anything happen to you, our jewel. And every night, for years, I played her favorite song. And then, one night, across the valley, I heard someone playing the song back to me. I ran towards the source, but she was gone. I know it was her. And so, I kept playing her song every night to let her know the jewel was safe. And that you were all right. Now, she might be alive. We must find her. If we can just reach Tomiko's, there is hope. She will help us.
I remember now. I remember it all. Stewart, why did you carry that burden by yourself? You weren't alone. I was right there. You weren't alone. There's hope.
I love that she realized exactly what she needs to open the tomb.
See you. Mother.
this music. There we are. It's actually really cool.
I can't believe that worked. I wonder if my father knew of this place, knew where these stairs lead. The Imperial Regalia, the sacred hearts of our country. That was the mission Kataribera wrote about. Why would the Emperor trust them with this treasure? It doesn't matter. My parents died protecting them, and I will too. Valor, wisdom, benevolence. I returned the jewel. I have honored my promise, Chichiue.
A mystery scroll.
My love, if you read this, it is because you and our Naoe have been forced from Iga. Because our secret is discovered. I know you may not understand my absence or my reasons for it. They are not the only secrets I have kept from you. I did not die the night our league fell. Mother?
Oh. That's such a bad trick.
Countless nights, I kept hidden, listening to Nagato's song, again and again. It took all those years to understand. It was the key.
It was you playing back to my father.
Forgive me, Tsuyu.
You
That's two
stole
out
the
of the tree.
regalia?
No. Lord Ieyasu found the mirror and stole it from the Foreign Order. A secret very few know. He believes these treasures belong to our land. He kept the mirror and waited to return it to the Emperor.
To gain favor from the Imperial Court.
Perhaps. He plays a much better goat game than I. But we both believe the foreign powers are only here to take from us.
So how did you get the mirror?
I am loyal to him now. I simply asked for it.
That was handy.
Come, I will explain.
I wonder if they're actually based off of
You and the
real
Blood Samurai
Japanese
left Lord Ieyasu with
artifacts.
quite the impression.
Oh?
He admired
Because I
the
know
French
there's
sense of
like
honor. He
a mirror
perceived the
in
samurai
like a
to
shrine
the Foreign Order
somewhere in
just as
Japan,
much as he
and it's
did.
like a holy relic basically.
Lord Ieyasu was
So,
just as interested
could
in
be
your
like that.
character, your resilience to fulfill your father's promise. You now understand the meaning of the blade?
My parents followed an Imperial mission to protect the regalia and obeyed a creed that fought oppression.
Don't sound so excited.
No one likes giving details.
They were a foreign assassin brotherhood who battled foreign interest in our land. We served to protect those who could not protect themselves.
To shed a light on this world.
And this is what Lord Tokugawa Ieyasu saw in you.
That convinced him to give you the mirror?
It made him see why I needed it. Redemption.
Why do you need redemption? Hanzo.
I have to confess something that will be hard for you to hear. Please listen before acting.
I'll try. But no promises.
Your mother's strength with your father's compassion. The only people I have loved in this world. I told you Nagato and I were brothers despite our differences. But we had one thing in common. We both loved Tsuyu. She had the beauty of Kishotenyo and the fighting spirit of Hachiman. I did not care for her idealist foreign creed. All I wanted was her. The things I did to impress her. But she chose Nagato, a lower rank to Jisamurai. The pain and the shame were unbearable.
Did she know of your feelings for her?
My pride would never allow that. So I left Iga. I offered my services to whomever would give blood to my blade. They all feared me. Only Hanzo, the bloodthirsty demon. Years passed, and I returned to Mibno. I thought I could conquer her hurt, impress her with my exploits. But then, I saw you. The perfect family. I left again. My rage consuming me. This was supposed to be my place. She should have loved me. I did. The unthinkable.
What did you do?
I heard of a mysterious group offering riches for the regalia.
You sold Ashikaga Yoshiaki their location. Out of resentment.
The contract was secret. I did not know who forged it. But I didn't care. I wanted to break them. So I sacrificed the thing Tsuyu loved most.
Her family. You jealous traitor.
You caused her guard to fall. It weakened her.
Careful, Hanzo.
I regretted it immediately. But it was too late. I rushed to Tsuyu to tell her the regalia had been compromised. She called the Kakushiba-eki back to defend Setsu.
But it wasn't enough. I saw their bodies in the kofun.
The Imperial regalia was stolen. I betrayed them all. And Sandayu said Tsuyu was dead. But I never believed him.
So you searched for her?
For years. I also watched your father mourn. Watched him raise and love you. You grew. As did my shame. After the first attack on Iga, I knew it was only a matter of time before it fell. I could not let Tsuyu's daughter die in a pile of rubble.
That night in Iga, you wrote that letter?
I always suspected your father to have the jewel, but so did the enemy. I offered you both the protection of my lord, but when Nagato refused, my options were few.
And the Shinbakufu got to us first.
I am sorry your father died. I tried to save you both, and I can save you still by persuading you from your path.
My path will unify us.
Is that what you think you're doing? Picking up misfits on the campaign for unity?
They are my family.
They slow you down. Family. That same weakness is what killed your mother and father. You repeat
Very
their
harsh
faults.
words.
And you have not learned from yours. What has your jealousy earned you but the name demon?
I will take all your venom, if it means we start anew. Naoe, do not make their mistake.
You know what? Let's go.
Enough! I want justice!
Perhaps I deserve death. But not by your hand. And not now.
You don't get to decide that!
As you wish. But I will not die before I know Tsuyu's fate. We can find out together. Please.
Okay.
You really believe my mother is alive?
I do.
And if I go with you, you will help me find her?
Or die looking.
A wise boy taught me that if we want to move forward, it cannot be towards vengeance. It's a choice we must make more than once in this world.
We will move in the shadows together.
To serve the light. Go. I will wait for your message.
See, I don't think killing him would make like any
Lord
blip
Ieyasu
of a
was
difference,
right.
because
You
if he gets
are the
killed,
future of our country.
then you have no information. You've no way of finding out whether she's actually alive or not, you know. So in reality, it probably wouldn't be the wisest choice to kill him. Now, this bit caught me off guard, because I was like, wait, that's it? Oh, and there we go. But then I learned that this isn't the final thing. There actually is one final mission. It's going to look good. It's pretty much combining the best of both worlds, where you have the story of Black Flag mixed with possibly the same, if not better, visuals from Shadows and certain gameplay elements from Shadows. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Which means that now, more than likely, Black Flag is going to go very, very well, because it's quite a popular game. If Black Flag goes well, who knows? Maybe they'll remake more of the titles. And I think the one game out of the entire series that actually deserves a proper full-on remake would be Assassin's Creed. You know. Because even nowadays, you know, it's rough. It's a rough game. It's a really, really rough game. When you're so used to the later games, you're just like, oh, I just feel so backwards. If they manage to update the visuals, expand upon the gameplay, tweak maybe a lot of the missions just to make it more fun, and add a whole bunch of variety to the missions, maybe, just maybe, it'll be good. God, it's beautiful. Look at that. And I'm looking at that thinking, that has to be digital. That has to be done on like a tablet, and just so much detail put into this. Like even the puddles there, and the fog, and everything like that. Now, if this was actually painted, which is also a possibility, if this was actually a painting, like, holy shit, these people are so good. They're so good. And that's kind of the beauty of, I guess, being an artist, is you could do sketches, you could do concept art, you could just, you know. See, at least if I let the cutscenes roll, not only is it kind of like, well, I guess filler content, but at least it's given respect to the credits, which is hilarious considering for Digimon you couldn't skip it. It just went on at its normal pace. But at the same time, that probably was shorter than this, because you have to realize that it's going through each of the cutscenes at a quick enough pace. So it's probably only showing like maybe 5, maybe 10 seconds of each cutscene, and then it just rolls on to the next. So, and then you have all the Digimon at the bottom of the screen detailing oh, these are not only your allies who you fought with, but also the Digimon that you had at the time. But also means that that save that I have now is even more special, because now that's the one I did for stream, you know. And honestly, if I was to do a New Game Plus, I'd probably like, okay, I'm gonna set it on just a slightly harder difficulty. I'm not gonna go crazy difficult because, you know, I don't want to do that. Which I know makes no sense, because pretty much every one of my Digimon are mega level, and I understand that. But at the same time, I don't want to raise the difficulty and then realize, holy shit, like even the rookie or even champion level Digimon are kicking my ass. Like, that shouldn't be the case. So I was like, nah, I'm good. But I guess what's handy about Assassin's Creed now is I could go on ahead and do the final mission, but then I could still play the game. I think I've already unlocked New Game Plus anyways, so you know, I already have a New Game Plus save done. With this particular one, I don't know whether it's going to be as advanced as the one I have currently, because I think I actually went through a lot of the side missions. Obviously I'm not going to do all of them, because all of them they're just annoying. Like collecting all the art pieces, or you know, there's just, like, say, finding all the T-sets. Well, the T-sets won't be so bad. Once I have the locations of where I can buy them, then grand. That's easy enough. I can do that. The art ones are slightly trickier, because they don't exactly show up on, like, the main map. They'll show up when you're in the location, but they won't actually... Or at least not that I know of. Not that I know of. If the art actually shows up on the main map, then great. I can just fast travel, try and find my way into the castle or fort, find the piece of art, and then get out of there. But yeah, no, it feels weird. It feels really weird that I have pretty much beat Assassin's Creed. But at least, I guess the difference with Assassin's Creed is there's still so much content I could do. There's still so much side missions I can do. And then, if people wanted to, I could be like, well, I could do a New Game Plus of Assassin's Creed. I could do a New Game Plus of Digimon if people want to. But then a part of me is like, yeah, but you'd be seeing the same content over and over again. So, yeah. It's one of those things where you don't know whether people will be like, oh yeah, I'd love to see that. Or they'll be like, well, I've already seen the game. I've already seen the story. Like, I know how it ends, or at least roughly. The only other thing I can think of is if I do the DLC, which would be interesting, because I've never actually played the DLC before, and there's no point me going through the DLC myself, because one, you would know that I've gained several levels and gained new stuff and whatever since then, so there's no point doing that. So maybe that could be something I could do, you know? Maybe that could be something I could do, where I could try and save up a bit of money and be like, okay, I'm gonna put it towards the DLC for this game, and then we can all experience it for the first time. because I've never played the DLC, so this will be very interesting. Plus, it'll give us more of the story and hopefully a finality, a proper finality to it. So yeah. But yeah, it's honestly going to be quite difficult to find a new game to stream, because there is a whole bunch of games I have played on stream, so it's going to be really hard to be like, oh, you know, I'll play this game which I've never played on stream, or I could play a game that I have streamed before, but obviously this would be better quality, basically. Right. See, that's the thing, like, I've played a lot of games in the past, and I could either play some games again, like, say, for example, Kakarot. I remember playing Kakarot for my very first few streams, and I honestly can't remember whether I actually beat the game or not. At least if I played Kakarot now, you know, I have considerably more followers since that time, so there could be a lot more interest there. Who knows? But that's kind of the beauty of streaming, is as you grow as a streamer and gain more people on your Twitch, your YouTube, your TikTok, your Instagram, whatever it is, you'll get new people in, or at least you hope people come in. Hey, Soul Tiger, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's your day going? I have basically beat the game. In fact, it was considerably shorter than I thought it'd be. So I saw the cutscene, the symbol appeared, and then the credits are still rolling. They're still rolling. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to give it the respect. I'm a bit depressed, are you, T? Congratulations. Aww. I'm sorry you feel like that. Now, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. You know, if it's a touchy subject or anything like that. You know, but my Discord's always there anyways, you know, if you want to talk about it. Because self-care is super important. Mental health is super important. So, we all gotta look after ourselves on those low days. So, appreciate those high moments, but then look after yourself on those low moments. So, and I've had those low moments. So on those kind of days, you have to take extra special care of yourself. And you gotta do what you can. You know? Whether it's watching a film, playing a game, watching an anime, reading a book, just doing something. Anything to get rid of those brain worms, you know? You just gotta do what you can. Even if it was something as simple as asking your friends to hang out, whether in real life or online, just throw them a text or a call and just be like, hey, you want to hang out? You want to watch something? You want to play a game? You know? And that goes a long way. It truly does. Or even if you just text someone, just be like, hey, I'm having a bit of a rough day. Can I talk about it? And talking helps. It does. Because it's venting it out of your head and just talking about it out loud, and hopefully it helps. It may, and it may not, but it's always worth trying, you know? And that's what I tried to do. I tried to make this a safe and welcoming place for everybody. That you can just come on in here, and even if you didn't want to talk, even if you just lurked in the background because your spoons are low, as I hear a lot of people say that, my spoons are low, but I'll just lurk in the background. Or even if you did just pop in and say, hi, I'm not feeling the greatest, but I'm just going to lurk in the background. It's like, yeah, no, dude, that's fine. That's great. You go do that. You know? The fact that you came into my stream, I appreciate that. I really, really do. So, and that always hits me. That always hits me whenever anyone comes into my stream, just like, oh, you picked me. That's nice. I like that. So, yeah. I'm sorry that you're going through a rough time, but the community is always here for anyone. So, even if you were to post in like I think it's like the Tranquility channel or something like that. I think it's like Vent Away or something along the lines of that. I can't remember. But yeah, if you post in one of them sort of channels, you could talk about it. But if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. But just know that it's there. You know. I will give a shout out anyways. Oh, you're not? Okay. 1 second there. There we are. Now, of course, you're under no obligation to join if you don't want to. It's perfectly fine. But the link is there, just in case you want to. Ooh, you were last playing... I almost said Village, but no, it's Visage. Now that's a good game. It's a creepy as fuck game. I remember seeing my friend Patty. I think he played Visage, and it's no. I don't really do horror games. It's just like, no, I'm good. Which is funny considering I played Resident Evil Village, but that's different. That's a action horror, because that's pretty much the direction it's going, is action horror, as opposed to survival horror, which was his previous iterations. So from like Resident Evil 0 all the way to like Resident Evil 3 and all the games in between that, they're all survival horror. From 4 onwards, it goes, okay, we're gonna amp it up a bit. We're gonna make it more actiony, you know? We're gonna add a lot more combat into this, where if you shoot a zombie and they seem a bit stunned, you can go in there with a punch or a roundhouse kick or whatever it is and just kick their ass. The only thing about Resident Evil 4 is I could not beat that game. I just could not. I got as far as the castle and I gave up because it just annoyed the hell out of me. And, well, let's be honest, Ashley in the OG version, Jesus Christ, she was terrible. At least in the remake, they make her, I guess, less of a damsel in distress type character, and just a little bit more of a badass, just a little bit. But at least she's not as like whiny as her original counterpart, which I'm so relieved, because I'm like, Jesus Christ, shut up. Because like, you kind of have to kill the enemies that like are taking her away, but then there's a little part of you is like, oh, I know I have to save her, but at the same time, like, but then what happens is, oh, nice, you joined, that is wonderful. But yes, please make yourself a home, read the rules, introduce yourself if you wish, and just welcome to the community. But yeah, like, I'm really happy that they remade 4. Does that make me want to play it? Probably not. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, do I want to play Resident Evil 4 Remake? Probably not. Even if it did improve a lot of aspects, the only thing is they did change quite a lot of the game. I don't know whether it was to make it easier or just kind of change things up a bit. Because I think it's a good game. No, I've no doubt it's a good game. But it's just not for me. Like, I played Resident Evil 5, and I was able to beat that game. But there was definitely moments... Oh, it's not easier. Oh, no. Don't tell me that. I want it to be easier, not harder, but god damn. I know for the Ashley moments, they, I think you have a lantern? Or you have, like... You beat the game? Nice. Nice. I finished Resident Evil 5, and I played that so many times to unlock, like, the special weapons. It takes a while, you know, you need to grind a lot of gold just to upgrade these weapons, and then you unlock these super weapons, which I feel kind of sorry for Sheva, because Chris gets like this big fuck you like minigun with a metal thing on his back, which actually deflects bullets. So if anybody's shooting him from the back, it'll just deflect, which is hilarious. But then Sheva, what the fuck does she get? A bow and arrow. So, not even a composite bow, not even like an explosive arrow. No. Just a regular bow and arrow. And I don't even know what the damage is. Like, I swear to God, if the damage is actually worse than any of the guns in the game, why the fuck did they give her that weapon? That's so stupid. Also, fuck me, this credit's going on for ages. It's okay, most of the time she's useless. Yes and no. Because, like any AI in-game, it's only as good as the people who made it. So, you could give her, like, more long-ranged sort of weapons. So I could give her, like, the sniper rifle or something like that. And I could just get in there with the shotgun and whatever and just be more upfront. She could be my support. So she could be back there with a sniper rifle or with a machine gun, and I could be in there with a pistol, shotgun, whatever it is that's a bit more heavy duty, and just kick some ass. You know. But yeah, no, that's the thing with Resident Evil 5, like, because it's interesting, most of the time, they don't even kill the enemies. Oh, yeah, that's annoying. That's really annoying. And it's also frustrating when, like, somebody has, like, a rocket launcher and it hits, like, even just an area, but you just happen to be in the blast radius, and then Sheva goes down, it's like, oh, shit, okay, I have to try and revive you, but then I get hit, and it's just like, you know, it's one of those things where you're just like, Jesus Christ. Or there's some moments in that game where it's like, for example, you're on a bridge, and this truck is coming towards you, and you have to try and shoot the driver as quickly and accurately as you can, so that way they just go to the side and crash, so that way they don't crash into you, but it's very fucking difficult. So, like, you have to have, like, an SMG or something like that to have even a chance. Definitely know the games, yeah. Like, there's already a remake of Resident Evil. Whether they would do another one, I don't know, but it'd probably be pointless, really. Although now that you think about it, the remake was on the GameCube, so it's kind of a weird situation where the remake is on the GameCube, but every other game has been on, like, PlayStation and stuff like that, so it's like, 2 I know has been remade, 3 has been remade, 4 has been remade, and then the only logical path is either make a new game in the series, which they've already done. I did with a 9mm. Wait, you did the whole game with just a 9mm? Fucking hell, that's badass. Not gonna lie, that's actually badass. Hard as hell, yeah, but that's badass. That's nice. Oh. Christ. If I knew how long these credits would be, I probably would have just skipped them. I was just giving it the respect. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let the credits roll and whatever, but it's like, it's probably been like 40, 50 minutes or whatever the fuck it took. It's like, Jesus Christ, these are the longest credits ever, even on fast forward. But, oh well, it's filling up the content, I guess. Zero be next. Like, maybe, cause like, I don't know. Because, like, you have 6, which was apparently appalling. It's probably the black sheep of the entire series. At least the numbered series. 7 was, like, almost like a reboot to the series, where they decide, oh, we're gonna make it first person. The knife-only run is always the hardest runs. Oh yeah, obviously. Especially when you have enemies that are, like, flying and shit like that. It's like, come on, get down here so I can knife you. But, of course, that's not gonna happen. So, 6 was apparently appalling. 7 was a reboot to the series. Village, to me, Village was awesome. I love Village. That was such a good game. And also the fact I actually do a speed run. We don't talk about 6. No. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. No, of course not. We don't do that. So, like, and it's kind of funny because I played Village and then I played 7. But here's the thing. If I played 7 and then played Village, would I have liked Village as much? Or what? I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. But with Village, like, once I went through it once, I'm like, you know what? Let's see if I could speedrun through it. And of course, if you unlock like a whole bunch of like special weapons and stuff like that, then it's like, oh fuck yeah. Especially when you get the infinite ammo, it's like, yes. there's one particular gun that I really, really like in Village is, I think it's basically 6 and less survival horror, it's action horror, which is what upsets everyone. I mean, yeah. And I guess 7 tried to go back to its roots, kind of. But then Village was kind of action horror-esque. But then it did have elements of very spooky moments. I'm like, no, I don't like it. 7 is psychological survival horror, and Village went straight back to survival horror, and honestly, I love them all, but 6, yeah. 7 was definitely trippy, because of all the different people in it. But then see, the bosses I probably found more interesting than the actual enemies, because the enemies were all the same, practically, you know? So it's just like, I don't know. But then with Village, each boss was awesome in its own way, because they had their own section. They had their own area that they ruled over. Like, you had Dimitrescu, who ran the castle. You had, oh god. Trying to actually remember the names of, like, the different bosses and stuff like that's really fucking annoying. I know there was, like, 7 was starting the series over it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But at least with Village, like, each boss felt... Lady D, Benevito, Forgot the Fish Guy, and Heisenberg. Yeah. Oh, I did not like Benevito whatsoever. No, I did not like that. Not because it was a shit boss, but just that whole place. I just did not like. I'm just like, no. Because immediately once I see that thing, right? No spoilers. I hate the dolls. Honestly, I don't mind that too much. It's the part before that. I hate that. I hate that so much. As soon as I see that thing, I immediately nope the fuck out and 180 and go the other way. I'm like, nope. I know what's coming. I know what's coming around that corner. But as soon as I see it, run the other way. Just run like crazy. And of course that fish boss, as you said. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly the part I was on about. I was like, fuck that. The dolls were creepy, but it's also satisfying when you actually find that particular doll and you take them out. And it's just like, oh, finally. I'm out of this goddamn house and I can just go on with the rest of the game and I have all my weapons back. It's like, thank fuck for that. Thank you, Fredo. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? The credits are still going. I basically done the mission, right? So I done the mission. The symbol popped up and then the credits are rolling. And then I thought, oh, I'm gonna let the credits roll because I'm gonna give it respect to the credits. It's on fast forward. It's still going. So yeah, I've been here for the last, I'd say about 40 minutes, probably longer. I've been here for a good while and the credits are still goddamn going. I'm like, fuck me. I need to find a YouTube video of these credits because I swear to God, if it says it's like 45, if not longer, of time for the credits, I saw that for the first time, I was like, well, I'm done. Yeah. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. It's technically the end, at least for this game, but there is DLC that continues the story, which I hope to get down the line. You know. And it felt so weird because, speaking of the DLC for Requiem came out. Wait, there's DLC for Requiem now? Holy shit. That game has not been out long. You know, that game has not been out that long and already has DLC. Jesus Christ. Oh. It's basically just a mercenary mode. Ah, well then. Damn, I could watch a full episode of something and it'd still be rolling on the credits. See, I am completely different when it comes to that. It's like if I'm watching One Piece, I'll watch the intro if it's a new one, and I'll watch the outro if it's a new one, but then after that, I immediately skip. So I skip the intro. If there's a bit of a recap at the start of the episode, I then skip that, and then just get straight into the episode. But what I kind of hate, though, is, like, the episodes are like 25, 30 minutes, give or take. But the problem is, the majority of that time is basically the intro, the outro, and the prologue of, like, here's what happened before, sort of thing. I'm just like, just fucking get on with the episode. But I get why they do it, because it's an anime. People are going to be watching it every single day or every single week, so they have to do it like that. You know? It's not like, I know this is a completely weird tangent, but it's like the Digital Circus. There's no prologue. You have the intro, but then you just get into the episode, and that's it. You know? You should be able to skip the credits still. Like, oh yeah, no, I could press close anytime. I could press close at any time, but I just thought, maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna give the credits, you know, some respect. I'm gonna let it play. I feel really stupid right now because I did not realize these credits are still going. So, yeah, yeah. I thought I was going to give this game the absolute respect that it deserves. I'm going to let the credits roll. And it's still on fast forward. And it's still fucking going. Because I've seen plenty of long credit. Like, MGS4 is probably up top. It's probably up there. Wonder how they'll structure for the last act in the cinemas. Like, they'll roll the credits from the 8th episode, do a short intermission, and then play the last episode. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to it. Yeah, so that's pretty fucking cool. My sister ended up getting me tickets to go see the Digital Circus in the cinemas, which is really fucking cool. That's really fucking cool. Also, I got she got me tickets to the Undertale music thing. Which is kind of funny because I've never played the games. I know of the games, and I've seen bits and pieces of the games, and I've heard bits and pieces of the music, so this is literally just the music. It's just the music of the game. But, hey, I'd say it'd be pretty fucking cool. I'd say it'd be pretty awesome, so why not? Why not? Sometimes you just gotta get out there and just do these things, you know? But I'm definitely looking forward to the Digital Circus because, like, my niece and nephew, like, told me all about it, and they're actually the ones that kind of got me into the series, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sit down and watch it. And it is as crazy and zany and weird as you think it is. It's genuinely so crazy. So, it's gonna be interesting. Because I wonder if the animation budget is going to bump up quite a bit because it's a film, or what. Like, can you imagine if they gave you the standard episode? I'm thinking Village in the Village of Shadows mode. Oh, I did that. I actually played Shadows. Wait, sorry. Yeah, I played Village on all the difficulties just to see what it'd be like. And I can tell you now, the hardest difficulty, it throws a lot of surprises. It, yeah. It not only throws a lot of surprise enemies, which you don't expect is gonna pop right in front of you, but also enemies are considerably tougher. So that's fun. Because then you're like, oh shit, how am I gonna defeat this enemy when they got like fucking armor? But I'm really good at them. Yeah, no, I've no doubt that you're really good at them. I'm just saying that, although there's one particular section, that I just really fucking hate on the, Village of Shadows difficulty. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but I'm just saying the last section of it, I'm just gonna say, the last section of it is really fucking hard on that difficulty, and I hate it so much, but I was so goddamn glad I got through it. It's like, thank fuck. Most of the time I jump in on the hard levels. See, I try to ease myself in the difficulties. I'm gonna play through it on the easiest difficulty for like most games, just to see what it's like. If I want to play it on a hard difficulty, I will. And if I've beaten the game and there's not much there to replay again or do more with, I'm like, okay. You know. So, it depends. At least with Village, once I found out that I could actually kind of speedrun the game in a way, I'm like, yeah, I could try. I could give it a shot. You know. I kind of have to, I really have to laugh at this because it's just like, I'm just fucking waffling on about the most random shit ever, and the credits are still goddamn rolling! So thank God I can talk, because thank God I can talk. That's all I can say, because fuck me, if I had to sit here on normal speed, mind you, this is not on fast forward, if I had to do this on normal speed and I had to just waffle on and talk about God knows what, I'd be like, oh my god, this is gonna drive me insane. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna briefly put it down for a moment. It's gonna play normally, but imagine if it was a thing where it's like, oh, I see you're on fast forward. We're actually just gonna double and triple the length of the credits. It's like, oh, fuck you. Okay, how long is AC Shadows? No. Is AC Shadows credits? I'm really dreading to know. Huh? What? 2 hours? This extensive, slow-scrolling sequence has been highlighted as one of the longest in gaming history, comparable to the length of a full-length... Fuck that. Nah, fuck that.
I have fulfilled my promise.
Wow.
So why do I suddenly feel lost?
Oh.
I should return to Tomiko. She'll know what to do.
I feel really stupid right now. I really, really feel stupid right now. Because, one, I did not fucking know it would be 2 goddamn fucking hours. Jesus. And to say it's one of the longest in gaming history, I think MGS4 is like, you know what? Here, you can take my beer because you got it. Like, you're probably the longest. Holy shit. Well, this is essentially the final mission. But here's the thing, guys. There is so much I can do now. Because technically, what level I'm on? 36. So technically, what I can do is I can actually just go around finishing a lot of quests anyways, starting from the lowest and then working my way to the highest mission. So, yeah. Holy shit. So, yeah. I think... Because here's the thing. The end mission is actually completely different depending on who you helped and who you saved and whatever it is. So, okay. So I'd say the lowest mission so far is like level 32. So I could just complete those first. So yeah, I feel really fucking stupid because I did not realize that the credits would take at least 2 hours. I pray that that's 2 hours regular, not 2 hours fast forward. Because if that was 2 hours fast forward, holy shit, that's too much. That is too much. I need to get my group of friends together and book them on a day and time because they be a bit all over the place with planning out stuff. Yeah. I mean, it kind of sucks for me because like a lot of my friends is
That look in your eyes.
a lot of my friends in real life live like very far away, so it can be very, very difficult to like organize stuff. So that's why a lot of my friendships are online, because at least online I can play with them that way, you know. Because one lives halfway across my county, and then another one lives in a completely different county, like 2-3 hours away. You know.
Lady Nene. Naoe of Iga. I know of your league and your mission. I want to thank you personally for freeing Lady Oichi from the shackles of the Daikan. They were ruthless in their methods, but so were you. And with that, you have made straight the way.
I understand. You used us to achieve your own ends. What are they? What were you planning?
While Lord Hideyoshi takes to the field of war, the other matters of the realm fall to me. What you have won here is information on how to steward it. Which tax practices fail, and which work. Sword hunts, land surveys, tools which in the hands of weak men will harm, not help. But in the right hands...
All that power to control in a single pair of hands can be a danger to the people.
Is what you do different? Your league shapes the course of an entire land, with a single blade in the dark. The land under one sword, Lord Nobunaga's dream. He lies dead, but the dream persists, an ember sailing through the dark. The house of Hashiba Hideyoshi intends to catch that flame.
Promise me. Promise me that this path will not echo Nobunaga's cruelty, or his blood-soaked ambition.
The people and I owe you a great deal of thanks. My attendants will see to your recompense. I take my leave.
Oh, nice. Get some gold. So at least, in a way, it's a great way of just leveling up and gaining stats and stuff like that. Sorry. Just those credits just really fucking drained me. I was like, okay, I did not realize how fucking long they would be. So that is rough. Let's see. Nobutsuna's students. How many do I have left? Oh, I have 3 left. Oh, wait. No, that's level 37. That's level 35. That's level 33. Let's see what else we got. Okay. There's 2 left of these. You know what? I could actually look at some of the circles I have and be like, okay, who is left? Because that's like level 37. Then I have all these ones here. And then all these ones up here. So I think the best thing for me to do is just... yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll finish off the ones that are practically almost done. And then go that way. I think that'd be the wisest choice. Oh god, where is that mission? Where the fuck is that mission? Flags has an hour in hand. They may have clues hidden nearby. Oh, don't do that. That's that's just rude. Okay, maybe this might unlock things a bit. No, I guess not. The Godai of Wind. You know what? That is one that I will do. I think that'll be smart. Just go to each area, complete the missions in those areas, and then just move on to the next. Because if I try and go like, oh, I have to do this by level and stuff like that, it's not gonna work. But also, if there's any shrines, I should go to them. Because if I don't increase my knowledge rank, it means I don't unlock new skills. And if I don't unlock new skills, I don't grow more powerful. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So where's the next shrine? It's just down here.
I swear, in the woods behind the shrine, it was terrifying. The way he stared. He just watched you? There was darkness in his eyes.
I should investigate.
Surely there's a way to get there quicker. Yeah, there is. Also, is there a merchant down here? Could be. Oh, another one of those statues. Grand.
Let me know if you require anything.
See, I'm not going to focus too much on, like... Okay, 7x2, 773. So, I'm not going to get rid of that one. I'm going to get rid of this one. That's a better one. And that's a better one. Well, at least I'll gain back some of my gold, so it's not too bad.
Come back soon.
But yeah, no. I definitely feel pretty stupid because, all that waffling on about, like, this, that, and the other, and then to be like, oh, you do know you could just skip this, right? Because apparently it's 2 fucking hours. So that's the apprentice gear. That's the initiate assassin's gear. Which is really cool. Oh, I could just... Whisper of Muramasa. Huh. I wonder why that's level 1. That's very strange. Well, none of the other weapons are more powerful, really. Okay. That's actually really handy, though, that I can look in between each, I can look at each loadout and just be like, oh, I could just equip, the weapons just like that, which is very handy. Very, very handy. Now, did I go to the shrine? I think I did. I was actually one over there. Oh well. It's alright.
Easy.
Oh, there's another one of those, statues. So yeah, I will apologize though if my energy is kind of taking a dip. It's all that talking in the credits is like, oh, it's drained me quite a lot. But I am thankful in a way that I actually skipped them. Thank God, because like 2 hours is a long time. Like, I get it, you want to pay your respects to every single person that worked on these games, and I understand that and I respect that, but at the same time, hey Wayne, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I hope your day is going well, because mine is certainly draining. Where the fuck is that other, where is the other shrine? I'm fucking shattered. Yeah, me too. I essentially got to the credits of the game, and I had on fast forward, thinking, this is fine, right? No! Because it went on for like, I'm gonna say like 30-40 minutes, maybe longer, until I looked it up and realized it goes on for 2 fucking hours. So immediately, once I know that fact, I'm like, nope, the fuck out of there. And I was like, no, I'm good. I don't need to watch the rest of the credits. I just wanted to watch it just to be like, I'm gonna give this game the respect it deserves. 2 hours? Yeah. That's a fucking movie. I know! That's what it was like. That's what it compared it to. It compared it to like a full-length movie. Oh. So as soon as I found that out, I'm just like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Thank you and good night. So, yeah. So that is why I am quite drained, and my throat is hoarse from all the waffling about everything and anything in between just to fill the space, because if I just sat there, like, can you imagine if I didn't know? Fuck that, I'm not afraid to say I skipped credits. Yeah, like, I just didn't know how long the credits were, and I'm really thankful I did check it, because Jesus Christ, it's so long. It's such.
It could be more.
It's such long credits.
Traitor! Murderer! You will die by my hand.
Oh God. So, yeah, I do apologize in advance if my energy is just fucked. Can still respect the game without watching a list of names that stretches into next week. Yeah. So basically the first half of the stream
Scatter your hate
is
into the wind.
me basically beating the game, getting the title screen, and then roll credits. That was like the first 20 minutes. And then the credits, they just keep going. They just keep going for miles and miles, and like, good fucking lord, just end already. So I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good, buddy. Yeah, let's go. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I thought MGS4 was long. And I played that game. I sped through that game because it can get very long, but it's like, oh, fuck. No offense, glad I wasn't here for that. No offense taken, honestly, you did not miss much. I'd actually have fallen asleep. You fall asleep anyway. I'm just saying. You fall asleep anyway, so that will probably help you to go to sleep quicker. Oh, fuck. Good lord. Okay, why is that now? Oh. I feel also once. You fell asleep once. Ah, right. Yeah, you did. But I guess in a way it's kind of nice, I guess, that you find my streams comforting, that you could just fall asleep like that. You know.
So that's the last of them.
What? You? Here. I cannot decide if I should be elated for the help or enraged that it's you.
You
At least don't fall asleep
I
mid-word,
know
Jay.
of you.
Yeah.
The foreign-born samurai who made ashes of Iga.
My energy has actually
Come
gone
to
a
finish the
lot
job
better
you
lately.
began at the Emperor's side.
Also, I've been sleeping a lot. I have changed.
Iga is no longer my enemy. Things change. People change.
It is true. All is changing. All is ephemeral.
But yeah, no, I've actually been sleeping a lot earlier lately. Sometimes, like, what I used to do would be like up past like 1 or 2 o'clock, even, or probably later. And nowadays, I'm like, I'm probably going to sleep around after 12. And it's like, god damn,
I can fight.
I'm tired.
You need not defend these people
I'm tired as fuck.
Who is it that can stand?
Nakatomi.
But it's good. It's good. Yeah, Wayne, I'm looking at
If you want to
TLG down.
assist, now is your chance.
What?
I only hope you.
I think I meant to say TLG down. Something like that. Okay, what is up with this? There's so many of these. Down. Fuck. Okay, who else is left? I fucking hate everything. Yes. Yes, you do. Okay, who's left? Yeah, there we go.
Traitor!
Theft is theft. Whether gold or a grain of rice.
Rat! People died because of you.
I thought the soldiers would take their due and deliver the rice back to Lord Nakatomi.
You are thieves?
Not I. Them, perhaps. But how can you judge the helpless? They needed help, so I helped. Living one's ideals can be a messy thing. What would you do, standing in my place?
If you killed this man, then your justice is the same as Lord Nakatomi's. Prove him wrong with your forgiveness.
Surprising, but a choice I can respect. Forget Nakatomi. Your allegiance is here, now, with your neighbors. And you will not betray them again.
I admire your forgiving nature.
Someone just screaming
But
in
these
the
people
background.
did not deny
It's like,
breaking
what the
law.
fuck?
They knew what they were risking.
So their blood should pay for a sack of rice. I do not see the earthly sense in that. You are a justice seeker, as am I.
Oh.
Call me Ibuki.
Yasuke.
I used to serve under Nakatomi years ago. Me and Kyobe. Kyobe was like a brother to me, until I refused to do Nakatomi's bidding. Then Kyobe himself dumped me in the woods. I was exiled.
You do not seem the type to be dissuaded by others' commands.
How astute of you. Perhaps you are right. What is the line? How much longer must I carry this hateful flame? Maybe it is time for me to return home. If you wish to help me again, meet me near Hijiyama. We can put an end to Nakatomi's wrath.
Meet Ibuki. Oh. I actually do wonder whether I've met him before. Maybe he was disguised or something like that. Okay, so he is just up here, which is handy because there's the next Godai just there. Yeah, let's go. But yeah, no, I was saying earlier that I could either do the final mission, even though I don't have as much, people unlocked for that particular bit. Not that I need to, but like, at least if I do the final mission, it will unlock some new gear, which is nice. And I guess I could still play the game normally. I don't know. I really don't know what to do at this point. My brain is just so frazzled. I'll never understand people. Oh no. What happened, Wayne? Please do tell. Oh shit, he's by me.
I am a man of words.
I have just one word. No.
I'm working way earlier. Get chat. So far, so normal. Okay. See the initial message and just says, and I quote, need help.
A strong man.
To which you're just like, no fucking shit, Sherlock. That's why I'm here. To help. Why do you need help? It's like, oh. It's like, what do you need help with? I opened the chat with my usual intro, asked them, how can I help? It's like, hi, how can I help you? No response, nada. Crickets. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. You're just like, you're just trying to do your job. You're just trying to help any way you can, and they're just not replying to what they're asking for, and you're like, dear fucking Lord, why?
This is fine.
I then read through things and ask him, am I right in saying you're contacting about blah blah blah? Nada. Oh my god. I would just shoot myself in that moment. It's like, dear fucking God, like, why would you contact this place if you're not actually going to say anything or do anything for that matter? Why create a live chat with no fucking message if you're gonna go AWOL? Why? People. Just people. People do be peopling. Just send an email like a normal person if you're too busy. Yeah. Oh, Christ. I don't think I could deal with that. I'm just like, dear God, why? Why would you open a live chat just to say absolutely nothing? I cannot help you if you don't say something. So say something. Anything. Even if it's just doing a Sui hi and then just running away. At least it's something, but then I would be pissed off.
Where are Kyobei's men? His servants?
What's the matter?
This castle is under Kyobei's care. But all these soldiers are Nakatomi's. Something is wrong. I can feel it.
Perhaps there's been a change to the guard.
I actually didn't know that you could go the other way with
Whatever the
Yasuke.
situation, I am ready.
But then again, with Naoe, you could go both ways. So, contact through my department the first time you open the case. You have to open the shower, request a call. Anything after, you can email. Okay, so yeah, it's like I've recently at least some people give me something to work with in their message. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I've actually recently applied for 2 places in terms of work. And one, I actually, well, with help of my sister, she actually found the actual email addresses for these places, because I'm just like, it's really frustrating that in order to find the email for these places, you have to actually look at their locations. So it's not even in their careers panel. Oh no, they don't do that. You basically have to look at their locations and then you do it. Surprise, motherfucker, I am here. Oh, that was a dodge. That was a beautiful dodge. And the fact I'm so overpowered. Anyways, I'm like, yeah, oh no. No. Nope. You died. Oh. Wow, I barely felt that attack. He hit me and only a blip of damage actually got me. Well, then again, I am like way over leveled, so they're just gonna get absolutely annihilated. Oh, I guess that doesn't unlock. It's a shame, really. I'm gonna knock down that that bell just in case, because I don't want any more people coming my way. Surprise, motherfucker! I am here.
Nakatomi!
Ibuki.
I must be seeing a ghost.
You are the daimyo known for their iron-fisted cruelty.
Not cruelty, practicality. If I let anyone disobey me, everyone will.
So you...
If you do not hold your tongue, stranger, I will hand it back to you. You, Kyobe swore to me that you are dead. He swore on his family's honor.
Why couldn't you just stay away?
You exiled me. You abandoned me.
Kyobe's order was to kill you. A test of loyalty. One who failed, it seems. It is an oversight easily mended.
Kyobe. Kyobe, look at me!
Let me have my punishment. Let me die with honor. Please.
Do something. Say something.
You want an honorable death, Kyobe? Stand up and fight! Now!
Kill them all! I will not be disobeyed!
Nice. Fucker. Ah, damn. Oh gosh, who's there? Okay, I think we're good. At least I think so. There we go.
At least Kyobe got what he wanted. In the end. An honorable death. I cannot help but feel I disgraced him.
Okay, so now we have to meet with Ipki again in another location. He's surprisingly agile for a samurai. Okay. Let's try and get to this, mission. Okay. So, it's one of those things where I could do the final mission and just be like, yeah, I'm done with the game. Or I could just keep playing, as in, like, keep doing, like, a lot of the side missions and stuff like that. Just, you know. And the problem is, I honestly don't know what I'm going to play next because, well, money's a bit tight at the moment. And games are crazy expensive lately. So, it's kind of hard to know what people would like me to play. Because I could end up playing a game and it could be absolutely dead quiet. And that would suck, you know. That would genuinely suck. Because, yeah, naturally I want to play a game that I really want to play, but also, equally, you want the audience there as well, you know? You want people to actually come on in and hang out. But it's like any streamer, you know? They're gonna play games which you may or may not watch. And it just depends, you know? Depends on the streamer, depends on the game, depends on the time zone, depends on a whole bunch of shit. So, am I going the right way? Yes. Apparently I was going somewhat the right way. I'll just, oh, nope. Okay, that works. Oh, there's a thing there, but I'll collect it later.
Kyobei and I would sit like this for hours as children, talking under the stars. Dew would collect on the sleeping blossoms. A whole world within each drop. Blue anemone are my favorite. Seeing the flowers turn, the way they chase the daylight, a reminder to seek the good.
You have the soul of a poet.
Poetry, literature, music? I'm more artist than Ronin. Always have been. Do you know Ikebana?
Flower arrangement? I have seen displays. Beautiful, but I cannot say I understand it.
Some forms of Ikebana are driven by strict guidelines, rigid and formal. Others more spontaneous, free. So what is it that makes Ikebana beautiful to you, Yasuke? Is it the guidelines that shape it? Or the flower underneath?
One can pluck and arrange all day, but a flower does not need rules to be beautiful.
And like a flower, our own existence is ephemeral. So why contort ourselves to suit the aesthetics of some forgotten scholar?
Do you always talk in such grand metaphor, Ibuki? This conversation makes my head spin.
That is not the first time I've heard that.
Wow.
Perhaps that is a good place for us to end our conversation for the evening. Good night, Yasuke.
Yeah. So at least, like, I have essentially beaten the game, but because I don't really have, well, I have games, but it's just I don't know what I could play next, or what have I already streamed.
Come with me, Ibuki. Join my league. We could use someone with your skills and talents, your perspective.
I will admit, it has been nice to wander less, to feel shared purpose again. So, yes, Yasuke, I will join your league.
This is actually completely new to me because I never done this mission. So he's completely new to the league. I don't know what kind of support he's going to give, but I'm gonna assume he's gonna bring in a lot of swordplay as opposed to Ibuki the Ronin joined in open combat. Okay, so he's gonna support that way. Because I know one of them is just hand-to-hand combat, one is range combat, one is like using distractions to stall your enemies, basically. Okay, return to Ibuki. I shall fast travel. So yeah. It just sucks that like I I just don't know what to play next. I don't know what's my next game. I don't know what people will be interested in. You know. But I have to pick a game that I know I'll enjoy. And
You look well.
I know
Like
that'll
you've settled
go on
into
for a
life
good
here.
bit.
I must say it is lovely. A rustic sort of charm, but
But you have complaints already?
complaint is a terrible harsh word. My keen and sophisticated eyes have spotted room for improvement, is all.
Should I summon a scribe? How long is this list of improvements?
Silly. I only mean you could do with a bit more color, more beauty, something to invite joy into this place. Other than your sparkling wit, I mean. For the moment, I shall retire to the bamboo grove.
You ever played The Witcher 3? I have. I have played The Witcher 3, and I don't want to again.
More color. Ibuki is right. I could gather flower seeds for them. Blue and Navy are their favorite. I will find
Like,
a vibrant patch
I
of
think
flowers
certain
and
parts
collect
of
seeds.
Witcher
Right
3,
of
I'm
the
just like,
Then
oh,
as a gift.
I just don't like it. Sometimes I felt it was very, well, you said enjoyable game that goes on for a good bit. Yeah, but the problem is, I don't think I could enjoy that game. Boo, it don't like you. Right, so we got Ibuki. Ibuki joins the fight and deals impact attacks. Okay. Interesting. Ibuki often... what's that? Running while fighting. Okay. So maybe it's like... maybe he'll bring Ronin with him? What about either of the Middle-earth series, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor? Could be interesting. I've definitely played both games. I'd need to look into it because again, funds are quite low, so I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm so tempted just to do this final mission. Just like, you know what? This will unlock the New Game Plus. The only thing is, you're not going to have as much characters now because I haven't done like a lot of the RDR, RDR2. Well, RDR2... I would more than likely play than RDR, purely because I just enjoy the gameplay from that more so. Full transparency, I'm looking through my Steam library, throwing out random ideas. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much so. That's... oh, okay, so that's actually even better than what I currently have. You know what, I'm gonna switch it to the katana. Because I haven't used the katana in such a long while. Jesus Christ, my library is huge. Yeah, my library is like slowly, ever so slightly, slowly growing. So it's like, okay. Gather flower seeds. Okay. Talk to the pirate. Yeah, I'll talk to the pirate. Which is somewhere around here. Random one, but Arcade Paradise, if you have a really fun sim game. I actually haven't played that game. I don't know what it's like. And preferably whenever I get games, I tend to play them myself just to see what they're like first, and then if I want to, then I'll stream it. If I want to. But if I don't find it like at least fun enough to stream it, then I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. So it really depends.
I should tread with care.
How are you feeling? Nauseous? Sickly? Samurai? What are you doing here?
You will both die!
Kicked his ass fine and fast.
Oni Yuri, the pirate's daughter. Is this about revenge? Pathetic.
You're on
Your father
a
must be
laundromat
so
belonging to your
proud.
dad with a secret arcade in the back room.
Walking in his footsteps.
Huh. That's kind of interesting.
My father had a saying.
I feel like I've actually...
Bees of prey who lies
Oh, wait a minute. I think I have seen that game before.
Sweet
It's starting to come back a little bit.
This man was a samurai.
Some of the arcade games are pretty solid. I unironically play some of them because I enjoy them.
I was ill. My body was cold, but my head
You
burned.
play what you want to play.
When my
You
father
play while
took
you
care of
enjoy.
me, this
You know?
cruel man abused that vulnerability. I've been inflicting toxins on this man while he sleeps.
Back when Penny and Baz were regularly streaming, I was banging on about it for a spell.
My father to bleed. Everyone thought
Yeah.
my father a bad man, but he did it all to provide for me.
You have lied from the start.
It does not matter. I made him suffer. I made him pay.
My father was also taken from me by a cruel man. My village died with him that day. I have fought and won many battles in anger, but I never won the battle within, until I traded that anger for purpose.
I am not a strong big sister.
Destroy All Humans 1 and 2.
I only feel hate.
Funny enough,
The waves of
I don't
anger,
think I've actually
they
ever
do not
played
stop.
Destroy All
They
Humans.
never do, but they can be used for something else. For good.
My
I think
father's death.
I think what you should do, Wayne, is
was
you
my
should
fault.
put like a lot
I
of
do
these
not know
game
how
suggestions
to do what you
into
do.
the
It is not too late to learn.
I think you
Let
could
us
put them
help
into the
you.
game suggestions in my
Let us
Discord.
guide you through this story.
Just at
You are
least if I
not
have
to blame for your
something
father's
there
death.
visually, be like, oh yeah, I could
still
have a
with
look
you.
into it.
Together.
Because there is a lot of games there that could be really good for stream.
We have a place for you, Onyuri, if you will join us.
What do
Because
you
like
and
with the
your
likes
friends
of
do?
Red
We
Dead
bring
2,
justice and peace to the land. And
because I was almost
ourselves.
tempted to do a
Yes.
challenge where it's like
I will
I
join
just use the horse
Big sister.
to get here, there, and
Samurai.
everywhere.
There is a place we call home. Our friends
or-
will welcome you there.
The off chance is the cart or the train. They would be my only modes of transport. I won't use the
Friends
fast travel.
do not
At least
like
that would
each
be.
Understand?
I don't know whether that'd be
I like
some bit of a challenge or a stupid challenge or whatever it is. I don't know.
She
But that
is
kind of
strong.
was an
I will
idea
not say she is with
floating
Red Dead.
around for a bit,
I hope we made the right choice.
thinking,
can help
oh
her.
yeah, I'll just use
And
my
her fear
horse a
can
lot of the
help
time,
us.
or I'll use the
Don't worry, I'll make sure she stays
the
on
horse
the right
and
path.
carriage, or
Good.
use the trains
Junjiro
to
keeps
get
me busy
around,
enough.
as opposed to using fast travel.
I will find you later, Naoe.
That's the thing, like, games aren't just, oh, I'm gonna stream this game. Games can be, oh, I'm gonna play this game, but under a challenge of, like, I don't know, playing this game in the hardest difficulty, or, like, The Sims have, like, 100 babies, or trying to, you know, create a room, but with just the color, that is picked. The only thing is I don't know how I'm going to figure that one out, because it kind of has to be random chance. You know, I could do a poll for colors, but other than that, it's just meh. Meh. Now, while I'm here, I actually could... There's actually a temple up here I can go to. There's a temple I can go up to, up here. At least to try and improve my my rank, my knowledge rank. Because the higher my knowledge rank, it means that I am a few steps closer to gaining more abilities. Oh, of course. Oh, damn. You know, for an ally, he wasn't really that great.
My most practiced form.
Yeah, for an ally, he wasn't really that great. He mostly just stood there. I'm just like, dude, are you going to help me? Are you going to do anything? No, I guess not. So. Hola, Presidential Tea? Where has that beautiful beard of yours gone? Does someone steal it? I will send him to the cathedral 100 times! Hey, Rad, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Can we get a shout out for the Radiated, please? Thank you. Yeah, I decided, like, I think it was like yesterday or day before, I decided, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna shave it, because one, my hair was getting so spiky in places. I'm like, oh, I don't want to be washing my hair every goddamn day just to tamper down those things. So I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just going to cut my hair and then shave my beard. And, you know, it's probably a good thing because we're going to be getting into the hotter weather whenever it does get hotter. So, and thank you for the shout out there. There we go. Nightball was just a bit too slow. Oh, you were playing Hades too. Nice. I've actually been seeing clips of that game. I'm enjoying that much colder weather, so I can relate. That's fair. Now, where is this scroll? Should be around here somewhere. Finish the story, gotta finish the achievements one of these days. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I have technically beaten this game. Like, I saw the title screen, basically, and then the credits are rolling, and I had it on fast forward, basically. And then, thank God, I actually looked up how long it was going to take. 2 fucking hours. So, I had the right mind to go like, nah, fuck that shit, I'm gone. I am out of here. So, I basically just went, nah, fuck it. Just nah. 2 hours for credits? Wait, are you serious? Yeah. Deadly serious. It's probably one of the longest credits out there in gaming history. So I'm just like, fuck that shit, and just skipped. And this is after about, like, probably 30-40 minutes, maybe longer, of the credits rolling. Pasted a bunch of games on the Discord, but here's the whole list. Miller, Shadow War, Mordor War, RDR 2, RDR 2, Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, Okami HD. Oh, I love Okami. I love that game so much. That would be a great show, considering I'd be going from a samurai game to kind of like a mythological Japanese game, which is that would be so cool. Slime Rancher is a legendary game in there too. I actually never played Slime Rancher. Never played it. So I couldn't even tell you what it's like. What's this there? Sensor 2, tree, center 1, 2. Or, to follow the AC trend, the Ezio collection. Could do that. Could do that too. I only played the first one, but it's goated. Yeah, I actually never played Slime Rancher. I never played it. I know I seen one of my friends play it, and it looks kind of cozy. Anyway, if I can throw out some options too, Dredge, Dave the Diver, or Graveyard Keeper, these are my favorites of all time. Funny enough, I actually... Wait, did I stream it? Or did I play it? No, I played it. I didn't stream it. I played it. That's what got me confused for a moment. I was like, hold on a minute. No, I think I've only played the game. I've never actually streamed it. The only thing with Dave the Diver is it's kind of... It's awkward because you cannot save until you get back to the boat, or I think if you go to certain areas. But it's not the greatest for saving. So if anything happens, like if my internet decides to just fucking go to shit, then I could possibly lose that progress. Dredge is brilliant. Dave Dar's chill, but never got into it, and haven't played Graveyard Keeper. Or Lake. A suggestion, but it's a great indie game. I've actually played Lake. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's an offline game, so it won't disconnect you forcefully. Yeah. I mean, Dave the Diver is also offline as well, basically. But yeah, I played Lake. I have played it before, and it's not bad. It's not bad. But also, yeah. Yeah, I think at the moment, yeah, that's what I meant. Dave the Diver's offline. If you lose your internet, it won't cause save issues. Yeah, it's not so much the internet with save issues. It's just you can only really save if you're in the boat or if you're in particular locations. So if you're underwater and it takes a long while to get through a particular section, because I faced those bosses and fuck me, they are hard at times. So it's just like, yeah, if I couldn't get through that section and then the stream decides to crash, I'm like, fuck me, just shoot this game now. You know. What was that one? Ghost of Tsushima or Rise of Ronin. I have played Ghost of Tsushima. I do like that game. Rise of Ronin, I've never played. I've never played. I don't know what that game is like. So, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of games that I haven't played, and then there's like games I have played but haven't streamed. And it's just, I just don't know.
Did one man do all this? It might be one of Kamizumi Nobutsuna's students. The ones Yasuke is looking for.
Very, very fair. Honestly, talking about newish games, you'll be testing the use of juices in July and taking a bite from the Black Flag. Sorry, Rise of the Ronins. Koei Tecmo Games. It's going to be odd. Like, do not get me wrong. I would love to play Black Flag Resynced. I honestly would love to play it. It would be fucking awesome. But I would imagine it would be crazy expensive. Thought that was August, no? Either way, fuck yes. Yes. We do love Black Flag. It's such a good game. So I need to switch to Yasuke here. Like, yeah, do not get me wrong. I would imagine the Black Flag remake would be fucking amazing, because visually it looks gorgeous, and the gameplay looks, it does look awesome, with all the little extras that, like, they've basically taken the visuals, if not an expanded version of those visuals from Shadows, taken some gameplay elements from Shadows, which I'm like, fuck yeah. Cost $10 if you buy the Ubisoft monthly bullshit, download it, play for a month, stop the payments. A month of Ubisoft Plus is 18 or something like that, cheaper than buying the game outright. I mean,
There is a trail of bodies.
Yeah, me and you, Waynemus, we got the same thoughts.
A troop of archers must have ambushed them.
Okay, do I have to follow here? See what I find? I guess. This honestly will probably lead me to where I need to go. Okay. Just follow the trail, basically. See where it leads. Although I'm gonna... No, I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way. So they're over there. Which I could just swim over. Yeah, I could just do that. Because the water is surprisingly shallow at this place, so I'll just run through it, basically. So that's pretty much why I've been doing a lot of streams lately, is you know, create content for one, and also just slowly, very slowly but surely, building up subs over time, and eventually getting the payout from Twitch, which is not going to equal 50 because it's never equal 50 because of the way things are with the bank and whatever. So it's never truly the amount you think it is, because obviously they're going to take a little bit away because of whatever. Because it's going straight into my bank, they're obviously going to take a little bit out because of the transaction fees and all that shit. Just gonna pause that and I'm gonna read this. Honestly, I have both the Ubisoft and Game Pass subscriptions. Every time I think of cancelling Ubisoft Plus, I decide to replay another game that can't be fucked rebuying. And Game Pass, I'm still paying the old price for Ultimate, which is €15, so not touching that because it's more expensive to rebuy it now. Fair. Apparently, new CEO of Xbox is changing things for the better. Might be reducing the price of it, then you customize it. Yeah, no, honestly, the new CEO, she sounds like an absolute fucking badass. The fact that she's actually going to be reducing the prices for that online stuff is great. She is also bringing Xbox back into it, so it's like, instead of just Microsoft this, it's like Xbox. Let it be Xbox branding. Get rid of all the, this is an Xbox ads. Get rid of that. It's stupid. Yes, exactly. I saw, like, it's like the Xbox logo, but it's almost like glass. And it's just like, oh, that looks nice. That looks really nice. Because I hate when businesses go all corporate and shit like that. And it's like McDonald's. They had such color and life. And now it just feels so corporate and just, ugh. Price reduction is official. That was confirmed and results in about a 25% drop across the board in most tiers. They may be bringing out an a la carte option as well, which is awesome if true, or they might be merging it with Netflix, which honestly makes sense. Reminds me of the original dashboard, the way the new logo is designed. Recently finished Odyssey. I'm happy to say that I really enjoyed the game. It wasn't a Assassin's Creed game, but it was a really good game. Yeah, I've never actually played Odyssey. Never played it. And the funniest thing, and I keep saying this, the funniest thing is when Origins came out, nah, wasn't really interested. When Odyssey came out, nah, not really interested. When Valhalla came out, fuck yes. Because one, that was Vikings. Two, because it was the third of those types of games, I was like, okay, maybe the graphics engine would be improved, maybe all the little bugs and things they have in that system would be improved, which, funny enough, it wasn't. That's why I stopped streaming that game, because I had so much glitches between audio and video and shit like that. I was like, nah, fuck this. To be fair, McDonald's did remove the Ronald McDonald clown during the killer clown epidemic. That went around for a while. Yeah, no, I can understand that. I can understand that.
Nagano Simon, master of the Yumi. I have heard of your exploits, and I have come to prove that I'm worthy of your teaching.
Opportunist. I have heard of your failure at Honnoji, abandoning your lord to die. As with the sensei, so too the student.
I approach in full humility.
I was saying exactly this the other day. Replayed Origins recently. It was actually really solid. Working through Odyssey at the moment. And can't get into it. Enjoyed Valhalla and haven't played Shadows, but I feel conflicted by the modern RPG AC entries. They're mostly solid games, but not AC games anymore. They need to be a new IP, but people know AC, so here we are. That's the thing. You know. And it's one of those things where they actually did try to give the people what they wanted with Mirage, and then some people didn't like that game at all, and then Ubisoft was like, well, we fucking listened to you, we made the game, and apparently a lot of you didn't like it, so yeah. Shit. Please tell me I actually have some abilities. Oh, that's annoying. I don't think I have any abilities for this, which sucks. Ooh, nice. But yeah, no, if anybody wants to suggest any more games, you can either post them in the Discord, or you can put it on my rank 1, and I could be like, I could go for these games and try them out. That's why those poison arrows are super handy right now.
Sunshin, the spirit must be steadfast. Must endure.
Oh, fucker. Shit, where are you? Game's so easy, tease, enjoying a cuppa during the fight. Oh, trust me, it's not as easy as I'm making it out to be, because I still have to kind of track where the fuck he is. Oh fuck. Why did that glitch? Oh, that's why. Shit. Run away. Fuck. Fuck, where'd he go? Okay, poison actually went off. Nice. See, at least the poison arrows help in that sense. I love learning about them origins, like gripping story, but Odyssey I'm kind of struggling to get into. I just kind of don't care after hours and hours and hours into a recent playthrough. I'm more so we're riddled with Viking history here, and getting to pillage my way through England and will always be fun for me. So Valhalla gets a big up, and you get to go to Ireland too, so fuck yeah. Shadow interests me because of the setting, but I have a few samurai games I want to replay before. Also, fun fact, the Vikings finding America, Vinland, in-game, heavily based on supposed history. Some say the Vikings set off from Iceland, and others say the Vikings set off from Ireland and found what we know as North America. Interesting.
Lord Kenshin, forgive me. I would sooner die than forsake my oath.
Your heart was as true as your arrows. I will learn from the integrity of both.
Just to make it not as harsh. Okay. Yeah, I think what I should do is I should travel to Kakarega, save my game, and I think I might raid out because I'm really starting to feel it. Really starting to feel the drain. Like, to be fair, I've gone for like half an hour extra than I usually do, so it's not too bad. Ooh, that's actually handy. Yeah, my name is, you're 1,000,000% right. Origins, a man's son is killed by some mysterious cult. Why him? Why did the wife go full crazy? Why did the husband become despaired? It was a great story, but in Odyssey, a son kills both his sister and a priest, gets sentenced to death, but he survives and lives an orphan's life until he finds his dad and kills him. There's no real massive intrigue there. Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay. Oniri. So there's gonna be some students that like you will spare, and then there's some students that you'll actually save, basically. Plus, this game is fucking massive. There's so much here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save my game. Okay. Plus, it's Sparta. They could have done tons of that. That is true. You know what I find funny is that people argue that the Requiem in Resident Evil Requiem is stronger than the Wolf's Bane from Resident Evil Village, even though they're both 50 caliber guns. I don't know, the Requiem is pretty fucking powerful. Not gonna lie. Stream froze? Wait, did it? It's moving for me anyways. Yeah. Maybe turn down the quality, maybe that might help a little bit. I don't know. For the story of Odyssey to get intriguing, you gotta get super into the story and start learning more about them. But because it is level based, you gotta spend a lot of time not doing story. Yeah. I mean, it's probably the same with Shadows, where all the regions have levels. So if you go into a region that's pretty high level, you're gonna get your ass whooped. So, right. I think what I'm going to do is that's the follow Skyrim RPG syndrome right there. You spend so long doing side stuff, you forget what the actual story is. It was on my end when I plugged in my phone. Ah, okay, that's fair. Right. Oh, and lo and behold, that's actually exceptional timing. Well, I have just found who we're gonna raid out to. And to be fair, I've been streaming for a little extra than I usually do, but because of the credits and because of talking for so much, it just fucking drained my social energy, and I'm so sorry. You know what I menu can a plastic plate and a box of cigarettes have in common? All of them are most important than finding your soda. Why is that so true? You find the most random shit in that game. Like, I kid you not, there's someone who made a museum in Fallout 76 with all the perfect slices of cake in display. I'm like, nice. That takes dedication. So true though, I'd rather raid Bandit Hideout 251 and rob 20 cans than find myself at least the cans I'm using clean. Right. I already know who we're going to raid out to anyways. So, just give me a second here. Do the raid. So copy the first one if you're unsubbed. Copy the second one if you are subbed. I'm gonna open that up there, so that's fine. Alrighty. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's come to the stream, whether here for a short time, long time, or just lurked in the background. We are going to raid out to Irish Panda Queen, who is going to be playing Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, and she's doing a Star Wars cosplay, which is pretty fucking awesome. So, I'm going to finish off the stream like I always do, is in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. So, good night, everybody.